Coach, we're announcing the sign class for this coming year. Just talk about your sign class as a whole.
Well, I think it was very specific to what our needs were. We weren't in a position where we had a lot of money for one, and we weren't in a position where we're going to have a tremendous amount of turnover in our program either. We have one senior, and 4 or 5, maybe 6 draftable juniors. So, with that being said, the class of 6, 3 of them are pitchers, a left-handed arm and 2 right-handed arms, an infielder, a young infielder, an older infielder, and a big time. We think we got a big power kid at first base, a big first baseman, which is a guy we needed to have, power guy that's in town. So yeah, you got a chance to get a 6'6", 240-pound first baseman, 225-pound first baseman who's athletic and will eventually be able to go to left field. Also, you take a chance. So we like those 6 guys. At this point, we'll have to see how the draft plays out, whether or not we're going to add a guy in the spring or not, because again, we're not going to have a tremendous amount of turnover in our program, just with the age of our guys. So, in years past, when we were trying to, retool our roster, we had more spots, more options, we needed more bodies. We don't now. I mean, we're in a position where we've got 3 catchers in our program, so we didn't spend money on a catcher. Now, we do have a couple of kids that were scholarship-type guys that we got, and I can't tell you their names, that are recruited walk-ons that we feel very strongly about, that will be part of that group that shows up next fall. But, there were some center fielders out there we liked, but again, you got Barrett Barnes out there as a sophomore, and Jordan Lopez as a freshman. So we feel pretty good at that position. Our right fielder, our corner outfielder in right, is going to be a redshirt sophomore, Hanslick, or it's going to be a freshman, Payas, or a freshman, Andre Wheeler, or a redshirt freshman, Duke Bonchaman. We've been moving him out. So, again, there's youth. The only guy that's draftable in that group, due to age, is Scotty Lejeune. And now you're dealing with a guy who's not a great player. I mean, a great player, but who's very academic, and so you're not sure whether or not he's going to take money and go anyway. He may come back for his senior year regardless. So we didn't really have a need out there, so we didn't bring in an outfielder. We tried to get 2 infielders, and we did, and we got 3 actually with Bass, though he's an infielder, but we consider infield, second, short, and third. Bass is a very good first baseman, but he's here because he can really hit.
You and Coach Petrie now have been here several years working at this and getting the roster to where you guys want. And now with the addition of Coach Horner, just talk about your staff and what they were able to do with this.
Well, the staff, they did a great job. I mean, Coach Horner and Coach Petrie and Jim didn't have a lot of effect in this staff just because he got here, or this class, because he got here late. Now, he worked on some of these guys and helped on them, but the process was going by the time he came on in August. So I think we'll see the effects of Jim Horner more down the road in recruiting. But Pete does a very good job. They're both very aggressive guys on the road. They're very good evaluators. They know what they're doing.